topic, so I want you to pay attention and then listen carefully. Okay. So why university students, most of them are not really preparing? Why most of them are not really preparing? Let me take my life for example. When I got to the university, I wasn't so much aware of myself. I only went to the university because I agreed to go to the university, study a course that I had chose. I didn't even know where I was going to learn to, but I had the belief that okay, I wanted to be a journalist, and so this is the course I have to study, and so I took the path, and my parents took me to the university. But I wasn't so much aware of myself. I was in the school, I was learning, passing all my grades, but I wasn't so much aware of success. And that is what I want to draw all student attention to now. When you complete the high grade school and you are given the chance to go to the university, sometimes we just learn abstract. We don't understand what was going on. So, when you go to the university, you have to start planning your life from that time. But it's quite unfortunate, we don't even realize that. The only thing that is a matter to us is examination, coursework, and university life. For example, I didn't know anything about the kind of person I wanted to be. I didn't know the kind of success I wanted to pitch up. I also didn't know what career actually I'll be landing to, even though I'm preparing to be a journalist, but I didn't know all about that. Okay, so this was abstract in my life. I didn't know all this, and I was just going through the school system. Hey, hey, come, leave them. Hey, go and call me for me. So I didn't know all this. I didn't know all this, and I didn't have any better plan. And so today I want to draw your attention to, sorry for the distraction. So at the university, because you are a student, you will not be so much aware of yourself. So that which concerns to you is one, going to class, attending lectures, writing all your assignment, and preparing for exams. Of course, that is what matters to every student. But the main point, that is after school, success, the planning, the checking out, that is where we miss. Because whatever you are planning or whatever you are envisioning to do in future should be from the onset. So today I want to draw our attention to most of the students who are studying. Please, I know what matters to us is academic work, but it will be prudent or better on your side for you to start also planning. Be aware of yourself. Don't wait till you complete the university to think about yourself. I remember even after the university, I got some jobs, I earned money, but I was still not aware of myself. I didn't save that much. I didn't make plans better for success. But it was after some period of time that I was able to think that, oh, okay, are you really aware of yourself? Do you know where you're actually heading to? Do you know what you actually want? And that's the planning that most of the time we miss. Okay, that is the plan that we most of the time miss. So that is what I want us to draw our attention to. Yeah. So now let's look at this. Now, like they say, education is the key to success. And so if you are not even educated, the probability of your success is way far. Now, one of the things that I would like you to start thinking of or be aware of the moment you start university is one, financially start thinking about the amount of money you want to get or you want to save before you complete school. That is one of the things. Two, I want you to also think about. It's okay. Go and give to mommy. Go and give to mommy. Go and give to mommy. Mommy. Yes, go and give to mommy. Another thing also is that professionally, know what you are up to and start connecting with the people in that field. Don't be an island of yourself. If you don't think about that early, you complete school and come and you start to think about that also, and that is also another work or another study for you. Okay, so professionally, whatever profession you want to get, you have to start getting friends in that area, getting friends in that cycle. Okay, ask yourself, who are you and what do you want to become? The moment you realize that, pin it down and start working towards it. Don't be far away from this concept. The moment you are working on your class assignment, whatever it is, make sure you are also thinking about your long-term success, because it will surprise you that you will even complete school, get a job, and you'll be working and you wouldn't know what your life is really all about. And that is what happened to us. I got to understand that, oh, okay, I should have saved this kind of money some time back. I should have connected this guy some time back, and I would be far gone. But I got that later. Why? Because as a student, that is not part of my concern. My concern is to write exams, present my assignment, go to lectures, and that's all. And that's all that we think as students, which is poor. And so before you start thinking about success, before you start thinking about how to be successful, it is when you start looking for a job, you start looking for work. That is too late. You have spent about 4 years of your life studying in school without that in mind. And that is a weakness. Hey, stop that. And that is a weakness. Okay? So from day one, when you step into the school, start thinking about your future. Don't wait until your final year for you to start planning finances. No, that was some of the mistake. I remember way back university, I never saved any money. In fact, the money that I was even saving, I was even spending them. And this childish behavior is part of every university student. Most of them are in school, they get a lot of money, and they don't know they don't even know where the money lands, and they don't even know what they use the money for. So they will complete school and come and start blaming that, okay, I don't have, so I'm sorry, you have 4 people watching. Oh, that is not a problem. I am teaching, so that is not a problem. Okay, so they complete school and then they are now about to think that, oh, okay, where should I get a job and where should I save my money? They don't have all coming. Go and call me mommy. Okay, this is one of the poorest things that happens to most students. So from day one, don't wait until your graduation for you to start thinking about how much you should be saving and which people you should be connecting and which people you should be connecting. Okay, these are all things that should matter to you. These are all things that should matter to you from day one. Sorry, I'm having some distraction from my boy. All right, okay. Don't wait to be unemployed. The moment you are in the university, you are already unemployed. You are a student. So use that as your unemployment status. Whatever money that comes to your side, save it. Yeah, welcome. Save it and start looking for ways and means to maximize and then save that much that you have at that point. So don't wait to be unemployed. Assume that as you are in school and you are studying, you are unemployed, and so you are spending about 4 to 5 years in school being unemployed. After school, you don't have to be in that unemployment box. And this should be the starting of your first year when you start the university. Like I'm saying, most of us were not even aware what we were even doing at the university. We just completed to come and start everything all afresh. And so now you are lucky social media, YouTube and all platforms are ready. And so take that advantage and build yourself before it becomes a bit late for you. If you are an accounting student, if you are studying something like accounting, business, I mean, start asking questions. Start asking questions. What skills do employers need? What skills are the employers out there seeking from accounting students? Ask yourself those questions. Don't wait till after school, then you start writing a CV and writing application. Ask yourself, okay, I'm an accounting student. So what are the skills? What are the requirements? What are the things that most jobs outside, auditing firms, accounting firms need from students who are into accounting? You start asking all those questions from day one and you start working towards them. You also ask yourself, where can I learn of all the skills? Microsoft Excel, how to input data, do all the calculations on it. You need to ask yourself, where can I learn all those things? I know sometimes the school system teaches that, but if you are unfortunate and the school system doesn't teach you that, you have to start asking questions. Where do you have to learn that? You have to ask yourself, okay, where do I get internship to go and study and have a practical skill on my accounting skill before I complete? Do not wait to start. I remember this bad experience when I was at the uni. I got to level 300, 400 before I started asking my friends if there is any school I can go and have my internship. I had to struggle, chase one school to another because most of the schools were full up. I struggled. But if I had done this earlier, some schools will say, oh, okay, because Frank contacted us earlier, let's take him. Let's get him on board. So start asking, where can I do an internship to have a hand-on experience whilst your friends are sleeping, whilst your friends are entertaining themselves on campus? Go and have some internship experiences. This means that you are actually aware of yourself in school and you are preparing for the future. And you will not fall into that unemployment box. Everything is about planning and becoming aware of where you are. If you are not aware that you are a student and you need to plan, you will complete and come to start life again. Because you were actually in school studying for exams, writing assignment, and forgot about real life. This is a very important experience I have had over my lifetime. I spent 4 years in the university, 2 years doing my master's. I came back, I was still searching for the job. Doesn't make sense. 6 years, still looking for a job. And I started reading and I started asking questions, and I realized that, Charlie, I have spent a lot of years' time doing nothing. So I had to start saving, thinking about how to save properly, doing a lot of job. And within a short period of time, within a year, and having a financial plan. Yes, and having a financial plan. Now, let me tell you something. Just in about a year, I've raised more than $2,000 to $3,000. But those times I was making some of this money and I was just spending them. I didn't even know that I would be needing money for actual life. I didn't even know that. So I asked myself, so Frank, when you were in the university, you were not aware that you had to be aware of yourself and plan for all this while. So I have spent 4 years, 2 years, 6 years, and national service 7 years. And all these years, I was now looking for a job and finding ways to be successful. That was a waste of time. For me as a student, that was a waste of time. So why would a student go through all these years before we would think about how to be successful or how to actually be up there? So I thought it wise that let me share this with you. I mean, I know some people will hear this and then start planning well. Please, don't always think about your assignment. Don't think about your classwork. Don't always think about your examination. Please, as you think about all this, think about what you are saving. Because after 4 years, if you are now come to start all over, to look for a job, to write a CV, no, that was the mistake some of us did. And we don't want some of you to repeat some of these mistakes. I mean, even though they say life is never a rush, it's never too late, fine. But I know that if I had thought wise, I had been brilliant, like now, I would have made a lot of money. I would have been a millionaire. Because even within this short space of time, working in some firms and giving seminars, the money I have made, I even feel like, oh, okay, so if I had been smarter some years back, I would have had a lot of money. I can't share all my financial status here, but what I'm trying to say is that start thinking right now. Start thinking right now. We're not even building quality relationship with people that could connect us to job. We were rather waiting for after school to start thinking of looking for relationship. Charlie, where can you get me? Is there any job somewhere? I mean, and the school system doesn't even teach us this way. So sometimes you are just passing through the school system. You are just walking through the school system. You are just jumping around. And then you come. I have friends who are still struggling, looking for a job after 6 years of education. So I feel like some of you should just take advantage, especially BYU students who are studying now. Please take the advantage and start planning your life. Have your financial plan, have your financial goals, save the little that you can, and do it. I am very thankful to God that even within this short space of time, when I rethink, I have been able to save a lot of money in a short space of time, which is not even up to 2 years. So all these years, what was I doing? Please, reason up quickly. Don't waste your time. Education is the key, but education does not teach something. And that is why most people are still running around with paper, searching for job. People are still running around, looking for job, looking for where to put their head. Yes, because the education is coded. What? Write your coursework, do your assignment, write your exams, pass and get your A and go home. So that slavery is still all around. So if you are listening to me, I want you to wise up. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Excuse me a minute. Go and call me mommy. I'm doing something. Go and call me mommy. Go and call me mommy. So learn to also understand yourself. Even in America, most of my friends from university are working for jobs outside their degrees while paying back loans. You see what I was talking about? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But you see, the problem is not about them, but the problem is about the system. What it teaches them to work for, and what it teaches them to put their effort into. Early this year, I did one dangerous thing that I have never tried before. I had never asked for the price of a car before. And so I said, okay. In fact, I see people driving cars, I see people in cars, I see people in big cars, but I don't even know the price of a car. So, okay, I don't have the money, but let me try. Let me ask a question. Let me go and ask the price of a car. So I jump into about 3 garages. This is something that most students don't even know. I jump into about 3-4 garages, and I realized that even car, there are specifications, there are types, and they have this fuel consumption, whatever it is. I didn't even have any idea about it. I'm always in car, but I don't have any idea about it. Lack of knowledge. So I went and I met the garage person. I asked, how much is this car? And he started mentioning the money. I said, oh, okay. So this is how much they sell a car. It wasn't even that much expensive. I said, wow. So I could have even owned a car some years back. You can even own a car and then give to somebody to work, and the person will be using the car to work for you. And you get your money back. I said, oh, okay, so this is how much they sell a car. But if you are at the back, you don't even know how much it costs and what it takes to even buy a car. The checks you need to do to even buy a car. So like I said, education is good, but there are so many things that are hidden. And if you are a student and you don't learn to understand and be aware of yourself, my friend, you will spend about 13 years of your life learning, and you'll be reading a lot of books. Is BYU relevant for a Ghanaian? Yes, BYU is relevant for a Ghanaian. As I speak to you, I am an enrollment counselor for BYU Pathway, which means that I'm an employee. I'm being paid every 2 weeks. I get paid every 2 weeks from BYU Pathway, because I studied with the BYU pathway and I applied for a job with them. And they give you access for remote jobs. And so you work with BYU. So I register student and I help student to enroll. At the end of the day, I'm getting about $200 to $300 a month, which is quite better. But even in the Ghanaian community, there wouldn't be any work that would be offering you about $200 or $250 for 2 weeks, which is quite a lot of money. And so studying with even BYU pathway also give you access to jobs. Hey, stop that. Hey, excuse me. Hey, go and call me mommy. Hurry up. My boy is giving me a bit of hectic, but no problem. Hey, go and call me mommy. So with BYU pathway as a Ghanaian, I think it's good because for me I have benefited a lot. I think that is currently the remote job that I'm doing that I feel it pays me much. You study for 1, 2, 3, and then you apply for the job, and then you are being interviewed and you get the job. You are studying and working and you are being paid. I am also an LDS. Yes, if you want to ask, I'm also an LDS. So it is go to mommy. Hurry up. So yes, to the Ghanaian. If you have any question you want to ask me, I have my Gmail in the description. You can chat me anytime because my duty is to assist students. So if you have any challenge, any problem, just let me know that okay, you are so and so you were with me online and we had some conversation. Wait, I'm doing it for you. Wait, I'm doing it for you. Go and give to mommy. Go and give to mommy. Go and give to mommy. Yeah, so that is it. So please learn to understand yourself, and that's the most important thing. Start asking yourself, what am I really good at? Even at the university, start asking yourself, what am I naturally very good at? If you ask those questions, please, let me take this opportunity to just plead and beg you. I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm begging you that please, from today, be aware of yourself. Don't just be learning and pass through the school system and complete. Otherwise, you'll be like me, who spent 6 years, 4 years degree, 2 years masters, and came home still looking for a job. If it is not for BYU and some few companies that employed me in a short while, I don't even work for the government because up to now the government hasn't even employed me, which is very poor, which is very bad. So all these 6 years, what was I doing? Look at the number of money I have spent on fees. Look at the number of money I have spent on masters. So I want to beg and plead with you that please, if you are a student, I kindly be aware of yourself. Start asking questions, where to make money, what to do, and don't make some of the mistakes that we did. And I believe that in a short while, you'll be successful. And you will say, okay, there was one guy called Frank, and then he taught me to be aware of myself because I didn't get anybody to tell me to be aware of myself. Even the university seminars, whatever they teach there is channeled to academic work. Are jobs limited to LDS? No, it's not limited to LDS members. No, it's never limited to LDS members. So Collins, you can chat my Gmail, okay? If you chat my Gmail at any point in time, I'll respond. Tomorrow, I'll be at work. I'll be attending to a lot of BYU students. So if you chat me, I'll just respond to you and I'll coach you, I'll direct you. I'm not going to take you anything. No, I don't need any money from you. I'll just give you the guide. It's up to you to just use them and practice them. If you do that, I mean, you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. The last thing I'm going to say here, then we all leave here, is that please, like the experience I just shared, I can't share my account with you, but I'm saying that just within a year that I was conscious, I was aware where my money was going to, what I was using money for. I have more than $2,000. Not from somewhere, but from monies that I have saved out of the petty jobs, the remote jobs, the online jobs I've been doing. So I realized that I was spending and misusing money in the past years. So now I have become very critical and very wise pertaining to saving. Please treat saving, even if it's $1, 10 cedis, please save it. I just beg, please just save it, because that is the starting point of your success. Please don't be deceived. Just save it. That is the starting point of your success. Even if it's 10 cedi, $1, $20, please don't lose it. Please don't lose it. Maybe one of these days I will try and see if I can share some things with you. But please, a word to our wise is enough. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Before your $1, which is 10 cedi, or any currency you are using, or buy something, evaluate it. Be ready for it. Okay, just be ready for it. So treat savings very well, please. Like, treat it like your last breath. Some people will say, oh, when you save, your money loses value. No, it's not true. Because you don't have that much, you don't have money to do any investment, the little you have, it's better to save it and use it rather for something better, like an investment later. So never despise savings. Budgeting, whatever you are going to buy, please be actively calculative. Do not buy anything that is not going to add up to you. I remember, like I said, I bought a lot of things, I did a lot of stuffs. They all went down the drain. Do not rush some materials that you think that you need them now. No, they will become obsolete within time. You will not even need them again. You will not even need them again. But you will need the money. Okay, so consider that very well. Another thing is that also have an emergency fund. Have an emergency fund. So a fund that you can actually run to when there is a financial situation you have to address. So have an emergency fund for yourself. Not from your savings. Your savings should be different. Emergency fund should be a fund somewhere around you that you can actually go and pick if you need money urgently for maybe a hospital or something. Yeah, so just have that one. And then this one, I mean, like I've already said, financial discipline. Just have that. Just have a financial discipline, and then you'll be fine. I'll come back here with new and other captivating stories. I always come here, I'm not even concerned about the numbers, but I'm concerned about what I'm sharing. But I know that one or two people... Stop it. Oh, Geoff, stop it. So I'm only concerned about what one or two people will hear and start to use them in their life. And so I'll come back next time. Yes, Collins, I will be expecting your email. I would like to have more conversation with you. Yeah. So lastly, there is an ongoing registration with BYU Pathway for Block 5. We are still on registering students. Monday will still go ahead. And so if you are still interested and you want to register for Block 5, you are welcome to register with us and study with us. Yes, I am an enrollment counselor, so when you contact me, I'll just walk you through the registration process. It's very simple. All you need to do is to just download the BYU Companion app, and then you are good to go. All right, so I hope this session was fruitful and you have learned something that you have learned something, and then you are going to try your best to put them into practice. I know trying to put something into practice which is not part of you sometimes become difficult, but I know with time, as you make the trial and learning or trial and error, you grow within that space and you're going to be the best of yourself. Stay blessed and keep learning of the school and class system. It's bye for now.